Buon pomeriggio tutti. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm here at the Memorial Hill Historical Sites, and I thought it'd be nice to do a longer video here and actually look at all the stones and read the various engravings. Coming up the hill here, I'll zoom out, wrong way. First stone we come across, this eagle crest with the plow, the fields. We got 6 standing stones here with names on them. As you'll see, these are memorial tablets dedicated to the pioneers of Scott County. And the one in the middle here, the words of Abraham Lincoln. It also notes that the flag and staff erected by Mrs. Edna Spies, in honor of all the pupils she has taught. We'll come back to that. Got our flag here, or the flag, and the Iowa flag, currently at half staff. We'll go ahead and start with the stone up front here. And get myself out the way so my shadow's not on it. It says 1861 to 1865. This is dedicated to the Grand Army of Republic by the August Wentz Relief Corps, number 34, as of April 6, 1924. We'll go over here to this standing stone. Sorry. Which says, "Our liberties we prize, and our rights we will maintain." You can see in this carved stone, just so you can see in more detail, soldier holding the flag, some industry. Right here you can see river boats, and wheats. Right below it, sickle. Oh, not there. Then these 6 standing stones. I'll go over to the first one. You'll see they're all carved with dates and names. And it looks like these people, this first one here, Davenport and LeClaire, gave rise to the names of at least 2 of the cities in the area. You can see under 1835 there, Cook, perhaps, is the name for Cook County, which is not too far off. Under 36, you see several more Cooks, as well as Eldridge, another city in the nearby area. And they continue through the years here. Pause if you'd like to read them, as I at this juncture do not intend to read all of the names, although I certainly can if desired. I will read what it says in the middle here. Memorial tablet. Dedicated to the pioneers who settled in Scott County on or before December 31st, 1846. Erected 1901 by the Old Settlers Association. Got some more Eldridge over here. A whole bunch of folk by the name of Parker, Rumbold, Pope. And in the center of these 6 memorial tablets, you see a casting for the words of Abraham Lincoln. That's from a speech 70 years ago. One name here that might be of interest to some people is Cody. In this case, the one referred to as Buffalo Bill. And come out here, 1846. And overlooking the whole thing, we got some prairie, beautiful forest out there, trail that takes you down. And since we're here, might as well read this in full. Starting at the top, 1809 to 1865, from Abraham Lincoln. It says, 70 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it, far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note, nor long remember, that we say here, what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that governments of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Abraham Lincoln, November 19th, 1863. And so this is just a lovely little place here in eastern Iowa, Scott County, dedicated to settlers, a place to memorialize those who've died, and a place of remembrance. As far as I can tell, it is open to the public every day of the year, although I will put in the description the actual website as well as dates. As said, thanks for joining me. You all have a real nice day now. Take care, stay safe, do good. With hope and love, this is a constant quest. Till next time.